Kanye West, or Ye as he goes by these days, has been persona non grata for some people lately. And I didn't do a video on the whole controversy when it happened because it was all over the place. Everybody was doing a video on it, and I really didn't want to be another brick in the wall, so to speak. But I came up with a new idea for a new series titled The Dark Side of. The dark side of fashion, the dark side of rap, entertainment, etc., etc. So what better way to start the series than to do a video on the recent Kanye situation? But I wanted to do something a bit different. Rather than pontificating on what's been dragged through the mud already, I wanted to discuss what's next for Kanye West. Whether he can or can't bounce back, and if so, who might be manufacturing his stuff going forward. But before we get started, don't forget to smash that like button for me. Liking and sharing the video is the best way to help us to continue to grow as a channel, and as I always say, we can't do it without you guys' help. But with that being said, let's jump right in. Now, whether you think it's overblown or justified, the fact remains that Kanye West has been put through the ringer over the last few weeks. All the companies that previously wanted so desperately to work with him have since left smoke trails in the street as they run away from him. Adidas, the company that he helped bring from respectable to a legit contender for the #1 spot, has terminated his contract. Balenciaga has erased all mentions of him from their website, and Gap, who he had cut ties with prior to all the smoke, still deleted his stuff from their website as well. Even companies that had little to no dealings with Kanye to begin with, like Foot Locker, decide to virtue signal and claim to remove products that they never carried in the first place from their stores. And perhaps the most ridiculous case of bandwagon jumping came from TJ Maxx and Goodwill of all people, who for some strange reason thought that they too could gain clout by saying that they would no longer be effing with Ye, but TJ Maxx knows damn well that they never had a snowball's chance in hell at carrying any Yeezy stuff. And Goodwill? Get fucking real now. Come on, man. Point is, brands have found it obligatory to grandstand that they'll no longer be working with him. Yet the ironic thing is, once Adidas dropped Ye, resale prices for Yeezy spiked. Despite what mainstream media would like to admit, whenever you read the comment section of one of these virtue signal posts, you find that although there is some hate, many people still ride with Kanye and Yeezy brand. And I say that to say this, regardless of what some may be wishing would happen, Yeezy in one form or another will not be disappearing anytime soon, and Kanye West may be uncancelable. So the obvious next question is, where does he go from here? That question is a bit more complicated considering plenty of companies have labeled Ye a hot potato and don't want to work with him, at least for now. There were even rumors of him visiting the Pro Kids office and being escorted out. The problem is, Kanye is too popular to be forced into obscurity. And I saw a meme that someone posted on Twitter or IG that said something about Yeezys by Payless, and honestly speaking, if it were not for the fact that I don't think Payless has the logistical ability to provide the quality of Nike or Adidas, Kanye could totally blow Payless up. Just think about it. If Payless said, F it, we're gonna go upgrade our materials and step up our quality game 110% and actually do research and development, then they will sell out just like all other models. Kanye West is a brand, and brands can and often do things that many people don't agree with. Take Nike for example. They recently suspended Kyrie Irving's deal for posting a link to a documentary created, produced, and aired by Amazon. However, Nike has been using child labor since Jesus wore short pants. We all know it, and yet we're able to overlook it when it comes time to make sneaker choices. Disney supports government regimes that run literal concentration camps in the ripe age of 2022, yet they still bring in a profit from their stuff. I say all that to say, as pissed at Ye as some are, there are others that will still totally line up for his drops, causing him to sell out as usual. And as long as that's the case, Ye can't be canceled. The problem is, where does he go to manufacture the stuff? Ye, despite dropping from his billionaire status recently due to all of the fallout, is still a filthy rich man. So one might ask, why not just open your own factory? The issue with that is, it's not the most efficient way to go about it. Many businesses sub out manufacturing and labor. After all, why spend millions on manufacturing and manpower when you can just link with a company that already has the infrastructure? Problem for Ye is, Western companies are currently treating him like a leper. The obvious solution might be to go to China. Most Western brands manufacture in China already. It's cheap, it's already got the infrastructure set up, and they don't care about whatever beef some in the West may have with Kanye. I'm sure it wouldn't be hard for him to link up with one of them to manufacture the line. The quality control wouldn't be an issue because, again, most all sneakers are made there. They've had more than enough time to improve their craft through theft of IP, hence the reason why reps have gotten so much better over the years. So if I were Ye, then I'd be booking a trip to China and making connections ASAP. Another option, which would be monumental on several fronts, is to manufacture in Nigeria. Many people don't know, but Nigeria has a huge production industry. Nigerian manufacturing output from 2021 was over $64 billion, a 17% increase from 2020. Among the most important manufacturing industries are those that produce aircrafts, cars, chemicals, clothing, computers, among other things. They have tons of clothing and sneaker manufacturers that can be tapped, and I'm sure that they too would be willing to work with Ye. This could be big because not only would it be a good look for his cause, but it could also introduce the Nigerian manufacturing sector to the West in a way that hasn't been done yet. The next question is, can Kanye build a design team in his new endeavor? There were reports of him demanding Adidas to allow him to employ some of the people that he previously worked with there. I'm sure some of them might not want to come over considering all of the controversy, but on the other hand, I'm sure some would if they could, because they did some good work in the past. Ye has notoriously been, shall we say, difficult to work with, but no one can argue that the result has yielded some classics. Which brings me to the fact that Adidas may or may not still be planning on selling the designs that they made prior to cutting ties with Ye. Which would be lame to me because you cut ties with him for reasons that you deem to be reprehensible, right? So much so that you no longer wanted to be associated? Which is your prerogative as a business, but you don't mind continuing to sell the stuff though, huh? It's still unclear if they do plan on continuing to sell them or if they just want to prevent Ye from selling them, because they made a statement about the only designs Kanye having the rights to being the foam runners and those thigh-high heel shoes that we saw for women. All in all, I seriously doubt that we've seen the last of Mr. West though. This isn't the first time he's found himself in controversy of some sort. But the man not only has tons of fans, but his talent can't be denied. Love him or hate him, he has revolutionized the fashion industry and has always been able to cook up creations that gets the public going. Before all the heat, he expressed desires to cut ties with the brands that he was hooked to, perhaps so that he can go off and do his own thing. And this is precisely why some have speculated that this recent thing was all a plan of his. But if so, it definitely wound up being a volatile exit. Either way, it remains to be seen. Once all the smoke clears, I'm pretty sure Yeezy 3.0 won't be too far behind. The question is, how will they be manufactured and how much buzz will they have? What do you think? Are you looking forward to the next chapter of Yeezy, or are you done with the whole Kanye thing? Hit us up in the comment section and let us know. Also, if you made it this far, then hopefully that means you enjoyed the video, and if so, don't forget to hit the like button. Liking and sharing the video is the best way to get the YouTube algorithms to notice us and suggest us to more people, which in turn helps us grow as a channel. And if you want to be updated whenever we drop a new episode of this new series, then hit the subscribe button and then the notification bell. This way you'll be dinged when a new video drops. But with that being said, I'm Nate the Great from TakeFlight214.com signing out. Until next time, peace.